Good morning, and today I want to teach you guys an exciting history lesson. I know most of you guys don't usually pair exciting with learning history, but today I hope to change your mind. But before we start the presentation, I want to ask you guys a couple questions. So just think to yourself, like, how much do you know about these people or events? First question is, how much do you know about Henry VIII?
A lot.
Can you tell me a little bit about the Tudor family, or the Battle of Marathon, or even a little bit about the Magna Carta? I know it seems irrelevant, and so it's easy to dismiss, but not all parts of history are that easy. And I know it might not be as fun about learning people like Mr. Bean, but I hope that you guys find a reason on why you should learn history. So I've grown up loving history. Anytime I've had an opportunity to read a book about history, I've gone for it, and it's been super intriguing to me. And the top 3 things I've taken back from learning about it has been how history teaches you to be humble, and how creativity builds your legacy, and then most importantly, how changing your life can be just by following your own dreams. So the first thing I want to talk about is how history teaches you to be humble. Just when you feel like you're at the best in your life and you've peaked and there's nothing else you can do, it's always good to just take a step back and look at people who've come before you, humble successors who have lived their life by not bragging, but simply just doing their part by being their best. And it's important to look at these people like Albert Einstein or Marie Curie and realize that you can aspire to be them because they hold great values, and that will push you to be at your best potential. And even though you can't be like them, that's okay because you're your best you. And it's really easy to just be your best when society has no expectations for you. This is just because if you were to ask anybody in the world, it'd be like, yeah, what do you think about Wes? You know, like, what do you think he's going to do in life? You'd be like, well, I don't know him. I don't really expect anything from him. So you have an opportunity to prove your best potential to the world and always show them that you're super creative. And just having your own unique creativity sets you apart from the crowd. And so that's why I want to talk about how art and literature have impacted our lives in several ways. Most of these creative customs that you find in religion, or just people adapt through religion or traditions, they come from people who have had a unique perspective on life, and they try to bring in the best positive things that you can to live your life regarding your friends, family, and anyone else that you interact with. And how your legacy can be formed just through your own artwork, like The Starry Night, or books like Pride and Prejudice and Great Expectations. And no matter what, history has proven consistent in one area in particular, that regardless of criticism that you face, it's always important to stay true to yourself and share your gifts with the world. So finally, I want to talk about why you should chase your dreams. Pro athletes are living examples of how success can be achievable through dedication and hard work. These people have put a lot on the line, and it can show us that our dreams really can come true. And what's really nice is that pro athletes like Kobe Bryant and Tim Howard have written books giving insight to their lives, because although they have made mistakes, they've been able to tell us ways to avoid that. And wouldn't it be nice if we had a little shortcut without having to wait 30 years to figure it out? And no matter what, whatever you like, whatever you want to do, if you think your goal isn't unique, it will always be creative because your path will always be separate and it will always stand out from the others. So if you have an idea like Steve Jobs did with Apple or Sir Isaac Newton did with Cal, just make sure you run with it, and in no time you'll be flying. And regardless of whatever decisions you make in life, it's never too late to become a champion. You should always put your best foot forward and believe in yourself completely. So in conclusion, it's important to appreciate those who have come before you and to always stay humble for the future success and change that you'll have in your own life. Because learning history can help you discover who you want to be, who you are now, and who you want to be in the future. As our 6th president, John Quincy Adams, once said, "Try and fail, but don't fail to try." This quote stuck out to me because no matter what, you should always believe in yourself regardless of mistakes that you've made. And we are made to make mistakes, but we are also made to be great, so we are made to make history. Thank you.